You are a serving of scrambled eggs with 3 finely cut pieces of cucumber. Richard Hort has 7 core coins. No! I had so much fun making this meme, friends. So 7 core coins, excuse me, sir. They're secret. Here is the list, friends. You have your Pulse, your PulseX, your eHex, your pHex, your Inc. And then we've added the pDAI, the pWBTC. What? Yeah, the secret core coins, friends. Secret. Richard owns 50% of the pDAI. I think it's a core coin to me. Richard owns 30% of the people's Bitcoin, pWBTC on Bitcoin. I think that's a core coin to me. So we actually, it's interesting. We know from what information we know, we don't know that he owns any Inc. That's funny. We don't know that he only owns it at all. But we do know he owns, or there's other ones, of Purple Bitcoin and pDAI. Now, I had this interesting question come up my way. Can pDAI get to 10 cents by June? Now, why I made it, friends, is there's a few people. I get it, man. I get it, man. You're new. You haven't retired. You want to make life-changing gains in crypto. So when I say 10 cents, right, by June, and then you're listening to other respectable people who say we're going to peg tomorrow, you see like this conflict. So you think that's like a problem. It's not a problem. But I understand when you're new to the game of markets, you haven't seen what I've seen, which is literally every single person get every forecast wrong every step of the way. Over and over and over again, okay? Like we just seen, it's literally just like a fart in the wind at that point. And also, you learn you will win over time, but you can't wear yourself out. You know how you wear yourself out? High expectations. That's how you wear yourself out. And it makes you do bad decisions. So I would like 10 cents by June, not because I really like it. I would like $1 tomorrow. I'd like $1 right now. Hey, anybody want to buy my pDAI for $1? Yeah, I would like it immediately. But this is the stuff, this is how we anticipate uncertainty over time. Because in this world, friends, like there's just so many uncertain things and cycles and tops and Interpol FUD and all these people coming around and telling you yes, no, up, down. You have to find a way to filter it yourself. Did you see that Donald Trump signed the most executive order today? Purple DAI and Purple Bitcoin are core coins. So, of course, it's very controversial. You don't have to get all of them. You don't have to get any of them. I don't really care, friends. But ultimately, at the end of the day, also, shout out to Mr. Dirky Turkey with the DickWifButt. I was going to speak about this a bit shortly. The dickest of butts. Awesome. So, the most important part is you're in the ecosystem that's undervalued, that's gatekept, that the market is priced. There's so much information asymmetry. I'm telling you now, hey, the market is pricing Richard Hart core coins with only 1% survival rate. Okay, that's what they're pricing it. When you're looking at the pDAI price chart and Pulse and everything else, they're pricing us for dead. Pulse, PulseX, eHex, pHex, Inc. They're literally saying, oh, you're never going to come back. By the way, PulseX is now ticked up to 6.06% buy and burn. That is automatically buying and burning off the market. It's the real DeFi utility coin of crypto, by the way. You want DeFi and utility? Well, that's pretty much it. Also, I just for everyone out there, there's all the PulseChain influencers and everything out here. Something important, you got to tell all your audiences and everyone, so everyone's listening, friends. PulseChain, just like, look, friends, you know me, I am not sugarcoating anything. Okay, I don't live in that world. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. No. Tell me the truth. Okay, that's what I want to know. All right. However, this is gonna sound hopium, but it's real. It's real hopium. Smoke it up. PulseChain entire ecosystem has only existed with a downward trending ETH BTC. So Ethereum has been bleeding against Bitcoin for the entire life that PulseChain's been out, 620 days or whatever. So you haven't even seen what happens when Ethereum is gaining on Bitcoin. None of us have seen that. Okay, we've had a taste, basically maybe with Hex in 2020, 2021, but we haven't actually seen it. And that's ultimately why I'm still massively, massively bullish.
Bizarre objects in the universe.
Okay. Also interesting to think about. Something interesting to think about. So the risk reward, friends, you really got to think about if you're entering something what's your upside? Now, no one knows. We're all guessing. You don't know what your upside's going to be. But if you're just trying to look for stuff where you know your downside is you lose everything, you now think, okay, if I lose everything on the downside, that's contrarian, friends. You know, most people don't invest like that. In most of crypto, if you go talk to everybody, they don't have any expectation that if they lose, the thing goes to zero. Their expectation is, oh, I'll sell for a 30% loss and I'll go buy something else. I'll sell for a 50% loss. And they actually do that. That's why they're cucks. That's why they never make it. That's why they're soy boys. That's why they get mogged, okay? When you are investing with something with like 800,000 units of volatility, you have to invest with the mentality of all or nothing. In terms of, it's tech investing. It either goes to zero or hits the target. And it takes time for people to get used to this. But yeah, guess what? The market doesn't really care. That's the optimal way to do it, okay? That's literally how you believe, by the way, that you got to believe. So pDAI, right, is 55x to $1. You see it on this chart here, 55x to $1. And I don't know if it's going to get to $1. I don't care. I don't care whether it gets to, I don't know when it's going to get there. All I know is the target's $1. And if I lose everything, I lose 1x. So you risk 1 on the downside, but your upside is 55. I like that as a bet. That's why I continue to hold. That's a good bet. You see? So if you're starting to look for this type of behavior, that's how you make it in the game, friends. So this is 55. If it wins, like you've put on a regular chart, look at that. Okay. So if it wins, you get all of that. Oh my gosh. If it wins and if you lose that. Okay. So it's literally risking 1 to make 55. Now, see, the game is dynamic and it's changing, and you don't always necessarily guarantee that you get a target. But if you're looking at markets this way, you have a big advantage compared to the average person. If you're scared of your position, sell half at 3.5 cents to get back your initial. Remember, friends, when it comes to like this year, this is the year all the magic and all the amazing stuff happens. By that, shout out to the Fart on PulseChain community. Thank you very much, sir. Charming, inspirational. Now, when it comes to that, it's a net sellers year. Now, the problem though with just saying net sellers is like the word sell infects your mind because you're not going to believe it, because a lot of free money just appears. Like look at Donald Trump coin, what it did, okay, straight away. So other stuff is going to appear and move up, and like these 2 coins go up and the other 2 haven't moved, so you can get in, and like you see like stuff moves and like buyers are winning. You see, because buyers have been losing for 3 years in altcoins. Now this is the year that buyers actually win. But you have to remember, eventually we get to that fair value point where everyone hopes it's much higher, and then it gets euphoric. It's just that people don't want to admit they're euphoric. So that's where you have to be careful and take profit. Something to think about as well. This is the p-hex to pDAI ratio. Okay, it is about 0.84. Okay, pDAI p-hex. I think it's actually pDAI p-hex. I forgot which one it is. Anyway, it's near 1. So that's a 0.84. So something to think about. If hex got to $1, it's 100 billion market cap without the origin address. Okay, and if pDAI got to $1, it is 12.5 billion market cap. Okay, without Richard Hart that we confirm. So you go, 100 billion or 12.5 billion. But here's the thing. That's why it's controversial, because if pDAI got to $1, everyone wants to exit there. You're like, oh, everyone's going to sell at $1. But then I thought, wait a minute. Everybody wants to sell hex at $1 too. Interesting. However, it might be different mechanics, because the people who don't sell hex at $1, they're holding because they think it might go to $2. Okay, but if people don't sell pDAI at $1, does that mean they think it's going to $2? No, they might just think they want to hold it for a bear market, for purchasing power and to earn yield. So they're really similar in terms of like you can get a bull case and a bear case and it makes a market. It's just interesting to see this ratio that is in the background bonding. If you don't know what's going on, friends, my speculation guessing is that Richard has been adding liquidity over time to get these things to move together. Now, I don't know if it's 100% true or just complete fabrication fantasy that these things are moving together now. But yes, also that's why Mr. PulseX body. So brother, stark difference. pDAI has to top at $1. Hex doesn't need to top at $1. But when you think about it, don't even worry about that peg part. It's just getting to the $1 first. You see? Do you need it to stay there forever? It's interesting just to think about possibilities of what's going on. I don't choose either or. I like them both. Also, from the PulseChain ecosystem, friends, if there was an ode to Richard Hart as a meme coin, okay, it would be, so there's KDP, she made this post about Richard Hart meme coin, it would be DickWifButt. Why? See, Richard Hart, he replied to Elon Musk with a spinning DickWifButt. And DickWifButt, right, it's actually, they're making them on every single chain. It's interesting enough. See, PulseChain, man, we made the first fart coin and we've made the first DickWifButt. There wasn't like these other meme coin celebrations. Like all the art comes from PulseChain, man. All the art, all the energy. Friends, we all know these Coinbase guys, they're talking about that shitty little blue dog Toshi and all these other garbage stuff out here. Just uninspirational, not fun. It's just like, oh, we're just a logo here. Now, there's no fun and rage and like triggering and stuff out here and having jokes and laughter. There wasn't really mean spirit out there with a lot of these things. So it's cool that I guess it comes from us. We know we at least start trends early, right? Now, also, it's funny. Richard Hart likes DickWifButt. It's OG. It's 16 years old plus. It's actually, friends, DickWifButt, it's older than Bitcoin. That's how old it is. That's a meme. Dick is also the shortened name of Richard. Also, he did brag about his doodle in 2022 outrage marketing. So the Red Bull can, that's Richard Hart. And Richard Hart replied to Elon Musk with a spinning DickWifButt. So it's kind of funny. It is like an ode. That's why it like hits so much as well. PulseChain was made for DickWifButt. See what I mean, friends? These are the art we're talking about. Shout out to you, Mr. Sir. This is DWB. I love these images, man. Just so good. Look, it's just a field of green candles. Everything. Whoa, worship me. It's kind of funny. By the way, if you want to know I know some people, if you're brainwashed by like TV and stuff, when they see DickWifButt, they think like male genitalia a lot. But that's a bit of an insight into their mind. When we see DickWifButt, we see a little Pokemon. It looks like a little human-made Pokemon. If Pokemon was created, that's why it's funny. It's a play on that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know, because Pokemon is meant to be like your precious creatures. And then this is like, hey, I've got a precious creature too. It's my genitals. See the fun. That's why it's funny. And stuff like that. That's why it hits on these different angles. That's why, like, friends, I'm not telling you to touch it or buy it. That's what she said, right? I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you this is why these things last in our mind. Okay. By the way, DWB is on a very, very, very cheap price. Let me see what the pulse ratio is. It's actually, yeah, it's very, very, very low. Very low. Look at this discount. My gosh, 85%. But yeah, that's it, man. 1.5 million market cap. It's easy for these things to slice back up. You just need the core coins to rise. Funny as well, friends. This was actually posted by @opinion. FartStrategy will accelerate the fart coin flywheel. So it's an actual, I think it's a Bloomberg opinion. I think because, friends, you know, fart coin, it's an AI coin. So it's an AI agent. I think they asked the AI, what coin should we make? And they're like, oh, name it fart coin. That's the most universally relatable coin because everyone farts or something. So it's kind of funny how it said that. But there's meant to be MicroStrategy and fart coin. Also, just got to remind you, friends, when it comes to these funny narratives and things out here, we are going to see more of a build-up throughout the year. Like, Bloomberg is now getting into it. Like, maybe it's a meme coin super cycle, friends. Just everyone's going to get in. They're coming in for the fun. I found this interesting, painful as well. Ansem, on his dog we've had, he's down $7.6 million. But he's still up $3 million. But the ROI is 9%. So it's up 10% just from when he got in. But I think he got in much lower, to be honest. This is just a trading one. He's down $5 million on Trump. Damn, man. Did he buy the high on these? So, yeah, man, there's just Soylana stuff going super hard. I think he's worth like 150 million or something. Look, bro, where are the funds? So if you see this meme, friends, it's very, very funny. It's because they gave him money for the dog we've had sphere, you know, that big sphere to advertise dog we've had, but they haven't done anything with it. It's in a multi-sig. People think he's run away with the money. I think it's like maybe he had like a couple of $100 grand in there. I'm thinking, dude, I think the guy's got like, I think he's got like $100 million. I'm not joking, in Soylana. I don't think he cares about you crappy little 500K or something, 200K. But I don't know what it could be, man. It's just like, it could just be too euphoric, man. Like his bags are already pumped. That's what happens, man. Friends, if you're new to crypto, the biggest problem we actually have is a few people get too rich too quick. And then they stop putting in effort. This is the weekly chart for dog we've had. How down is it? Yeah, so it's down 70%. It's around here. I wonder if there's going to be more FUD or whatever. We'll see. Also, like I asked this question, what if Soylana is not main character chain this year? I asked this. Wild swings. Think about this, man. Like, just this is how markets work. Okay, I have to think about it. I'm telling you, this is how they do work. Okay, when you're priced to perfection, when you're the favorite and you don't play a favorite game, a perfect game, the switch happens. Whoever made this, man, you're a genius, friends. You know my crystal ball. Friends, remember a few days ago, I had, and I didn't tell everybody, I had like this precognition weird daydream where I woke up in the morning. It was like that morning dream thing. And it was that Richard Hart was going to tweet about pDAI again as a gift. Right? And I didn't tell anybody. I never made a video, didn't make a tweet. I didn't think anything of it. I thought I'm just like wishing. And I thought weird because I kept wishing about it. Why that? And then, because there's so many coins. Why does he tweet about my coin? Wasn't Bitcoin? There could have been so many dreams. Why that? And then 2 days later, Richard Hart does the freaking 5th pDAI tweet. My gosh. Mogged. So this is the crystal ball out here. I can see our future. By December, we are receiving the official Mogger of the Year award. It's a believer's cycle. Now, you gotta understand, friends, when we say it's a believer's cycle, the mechanics are, when people coming into crypto, dude, they've already got stocks, they got bonds, they got real estate, they got families, they got nurses, they got pet dogs, okay? They don't care about your little proof of work, decentralization, fix the money, fix the world, junk, okay? Cypherpunk junk, okay? Now, to them, it's junk. To you and me, obviously, it's the what holds us. But to them, it's junk. They don't care about it, and they outnumber us, okay? They just want to have fun. They seeing everybody get rich, dopamine, fun, partying, changing their lives. That's what they want, okay? And they will optimize for that in their decisions, which is they're probably going to buy into the next BitConnect. They're probably going to get into the biggest overpromise of all time, where we all know. I got a feeling, friends, there's going to be such a big obvious Ponzi, and everyone on crypto Twitter, and I'll be telling you guys, we know this thing's going to zero. But our voices are so small compared to the big amount of people coming in. How many people? We've got 600 million people in crypto now. We should get to 1 billion by the end of the year. So that would be almost a 2x on the user base, which is a 4x on the price growth for the whole industry. That's what we're praying. There's no like, shocking type of black swan or anything. Hopefully that gives around, if you do like a 300% move, 200-300% move, that'll be around the 10 trillion market cap, 10 to 12 trillion. That's what we're praying happens based off Metcalfe's law. Last but not least, friends, I made this picture here for some fun. Richard Hart on Spaces, okay? Spaces, Richard Hart speaking with 150 people listening. So I think, look, if I was Richard Hart, and I'm not him, okay? I'm not him. I would consider doing Twitter Spaces as a stream, because you just do audio, fast, there's no setting up, easy. You can do it for like 60 minutes. You don't even have to talk to people. You just sit there, you talk. You never unmute anybody, okay? You just do it, you talk on the Spaces, and it's like everyone's there. It's like live. It's live. It's not just a pre-recorded thing. And I think that would be huge, because it would like shift the whole inactivity thing to like a new phase. But I don't know, like maybe he doesn't want to. Like he could have done this, by the way. He could have done this. I don't know, maybe he never thought of the idea, or maybe he just thought, you know what? Nah, I've got to rinse the non-believers out. This is just not the time. Because they know, friends, like, Donald Pump, they know how to read a crowd. And you know how I know they know how to read a crowd? Because I know how to read a crowd, okay? Before I started like speaking to you a lot more and coming into crypto and these, I did not know how to read a crowd. I did not, like, obviously I was built for markets, but before the markets, coming into markets and learning these, I didn't know how to read crowds and see all these. I did not see all these pinging and ponging of opinions and stuff out here. I was just day trading. You didn't care about these opinions. You have news events. That was like a close window into it, but nothing like this. Now I actually like really see. I see like the euphoria and the capitulation and the hatred and people like swinging their emotions and stuff out here. So maybe they're just waiting. Maybe he's just waiting. I think everybody would be excited from such an activity boost as well, because it would like make everyone think, hey, it's coming back, just like Donald Pump's cycle. But I guess we'll find out, right? Ultimately, though, I still refer back to the beautiful Others BTC chart. What happened in 2017? I think it will be interesting. See, this move, friends, was a big Ethereum and XRP move. That's what actually shocked this up. Okay, this first one was Ethereum. Okay, and then it was the real Ethereum move. So it's just like it goes up and it runs about 100 days. It literally is exactly 100 days of running up. There you go, 90, 100 days. And it comes around here. That's wave 1. Everyone thinks it's over. And then wave 2. You never know, man. This might literally be an insight into our cycle. So we've started 2025 here. Maybe we're in this poopy period. And it's maybe February, friends. We're about to go up. Okay, peak in June, does this, everyone thinks it's over, and then white swan. That could be possible. Yeah, that's what it would look like. By the way, there was no white swan here. It was just crypto. You know actually what the white swan, sorry. If you want to know, why did the coins do this, friends? It was because, like in December, by the end of the year, everybody went home for Christmas. And they said, hey, check this out. These things go up. It was Christmas, and everybody heard about crypto over Christmas. Bitcoin hit $20,000 December 2017. And then what do you think happened? People spoke to their uncles and family friends and grandma and everyone. They're like, man, this thing's amazing. It's a new technology. We've changed the world. Financial Lego. And then if you look at it, here's December. Here, this is the final bang burst. If you want to check it out, it really is funny. If you look at, here is December, the weekend of Christmas, and like there you go. There was a final month, right? It was literally, there you go, from December 25, January 25. By that, this final burst. It was like all this built up demand because everyone goes home and Christmas, like, the crypto thing. Okay, cool. In the new year, that's it. I sign up, and they did. So I wonder if that's going to repeat again this year, where that's the second wave. I wonder, man, that'll be hard to hold through to get there. In the cool summer period, the cool summer, where it's like a poopy June, July, August, September-ish, it'll be hard to hold there, but man, it's going to be sweet. Like, subscribe, press the belly button and all. Catch you in the next one.